Hi, this is Fars and welcome back to Versatility, and in this video I'm going to talk about a new type of editing with mask. Yes, right now this type of editing is very popular and trendy in Instagram and to the photographers because it gives a lot more control over your editing. You can edit different parts separately, which helps you to create more depth to your picture, more control. It gives you more control over your editing. So this is a very handy, and I think it helps you to give a lot more meanings to your photos. So let's get started. Okay, first thing you need to remember this, that there is no hard and fast rule of this type of editing. It depends on your mood, it depends on your style, mood, and also the picture you want to edit. So there is no rules of this type of editing. So I'm going to try to show you every tools that you can use or every tricks that you can use. Okay, and you can follow this tutorial with Photoshop, mobile Lightroom, and also Lightroom CC on desktop. So let's start. Okay, I'm gonna use this picture. You can see. So at first you need to divide these pictures into different areas. Okay, so here in the picture you can see it's a blank area and it looks a little bit foggy. So maybe it is a picture of morning or evening. It looks a little bit foggy here, and a blank sky. Okay, and here is a car. You can see this is my subject and the other parts. Okay, so and also here is a little orangish type of shade, or I don't know what should I say, I don't know what it is called, but yeah. So in this case I want to separate these pictures into different areas, like one of these. Okay, let's create a new layer. Okay, pick a brush. So I want to separate this area and the subject, and then this area, and the bottom area. Okay, so this will be my different parts of this picture. Okay, so I think you get the idea. You need to separate your pictures into different areas in your brain maybe. Okay, let's delete this layer. Press Command and J to copy the layer and convert it to smart object, and then open it on Camera Raw filter. Okay, I'm not gonna use all these options right now. If I need, I can always come back. So I'm just wanna show you the masking part. So just select the masking option here. Okay, and okay, now you can use brush for masking. You can use linear gradient, you can use radial gradient, and also you can select color range by this range option. I'll try to explain every little options here. And also there is option select subject option, select sky, and also the background option. Okay, so I'm gonna start with radial gradient, as I want to select this part like this. Okay, so let's start with the radial gradient. Just click this and make a shape like this. That's good. Now you have to have a clear idea what you want. Okay, so in this part, in this blank sky part, as already it looks a little bit foggy, so I want to increase this misty foggy look here, and also I have to give a little bit sunlight effect, or you can say the source of light effect. So I have to increase the temperature little bit here to give a morning or evening misty vibe. Okay, so this is the basic, this is the thinking process of this part. Okay, so just for this, to create a misty type of looking, I just decrease the contrast, and you can see the difference. You can see the difference. Look at this. Okay, that's fine. If you want, you can increase the exposure a little bit, and also the highlights. and you can increase the whites. Okay, no, I don't need. Okay, let's increase the black. Look at this, look at the increase of the fog. Now coming to the temperature here, I want to increase the temperature. Look at the difference. I just want to increase this. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger here. So look at the difference. It's looking right. You can also increase the tint, maybe just a little, very little. Okay, that's done. And I'll increase the saturation here to increase the sunlight or sunset effect. That's fine. Now I don't want any type of clarity here, so look at this. If I decrease the clarity, and you can see the foggy type of effect. Also decrease the texture here and decrease the dehaze. So that's the trick. So I'm going with around minus 30-40. So that's the main part to increase the misty or foggy type of look. Decrease the texture, clarity, and dehaze. There is another option. You just in the curves, just click and drag this one to make it a little bit more foggy type of look. Look at this. So you can see the before and after just by clicking. Look at this. This was the before and this is after. Look at the sense. It's already gives you a vibe, right? Okay, that's the power of mask. Look at this. All the parts are just same, remains just the original, but this part is beautiful. Okay, so I think it's looking good to me. It's looking good. If you need, we can always come back by selecting on the mask 1 option and edit all this. Okay, now I want to create another mask for this part, for the bottom area, and I want to use this time linear gradient. Okay, and I'll just click and drag like this. Okay, and for this part I want to decrease the exposure here, also the highlights, decrease contrast just a little. Okay, and maybe increase the saturation very little. That's fine. So let's see the before and after. You can click on this. Oops, that one is for mask 1. We are working on mask 2. So look at this. This was the before and this is after. Look at this. Right now all the focus is on the car. Yes. Okay, so before we selecting the car, let's work with this area and this area, the two sides. So you can use brush also, and also you can use another create another radial the radial gradient, or you can use brush. So let's use radial gradient maybe, and just create a like this. And I want to darken this area, so just decrease the exposure maybe, and also the highlights little bit. So I just want to darken this area. That's nothing. Okay, you can see here this mask is on the car also, on the subject also. So you can mask this out by just click on the subtract option, and then just here you can select any tool here. Just if you click brush, just you need to paint over the car and that will remove the effect. But right now I am going to use select subject option. That will be a lot easier. So if I click the select subject option, look at this, the car is not affected in this mask. Okay, that's very simple. So look at this. This was the before and this is after. It's looking good. So you can put the same type of gradient, radial gradient here, or you can just put you can just select brush here and just like this. And also here I just want to decrease the exposure very little. Okay, so look at this. This was the before and this is after. Okay, so right now I want to experiment, or I want to edit the subject, the car. So for this, again, select on the plus icon, the create new mask option, and select here, select subject. Okay, look at this, the car is now selected. Okay, you can see the car is not that bright, so I want to increase the exposure here, and also the contrast, highlights, shadows, maybe very little. Not, don't overdo anything because it will look unnatural. It will not look natural. So increase the white maybe, and also decrease. No, okay, I'll leave the black here. So increase the exposure. Okay, this is looking right. Increase the saturation a little bit to pop up the subject maybe, and here I want to increase the texture and clarity. Okay, let's increase the clarity. It looks nice. You can play with the dehaze also, just a little, +2 +3 maybe. It looks good. Okay, you can increase the sharpness from here too. So let's see the before and after. This was the before and this is after. Look at the difference right now. It looks really eye-catchy right now, isn't it? It's look good. Okay, so if you want to increase the whites little more, and also the highlights. So right now it looks better, I think. Also it looks natural, it's not fake. So this was the before and this is after. It looks nice, but it's not complete yet. Okay, right now look at this, the shade, the yellow, the sad orangish yellow type shade. I just want to change it to a bright orange color. So for this I just need to select this one. So you can go to create another mask option here, and you can select color range from here and click on this. Okay, and look at this, the yellowish color is now selected, but there are some areas you need to add. So for this, just go to the add, and here just click on the brush option to select here to add the missing area. It's pretty simple here. Okay, paint over those area. So I think selection is done. Not as good. Take your time and do a proper selection. Okay, just come to the saturation option, and I just want to increase the saturation here. Look at this, it looks better right now. Okay, and come to this hue option and just change it to little bit orangish type. So I think it looks good. Maybe it's a little too much. I think this one is looking good. You can play with the temperature here too to see the difference. Wow, it looks really good right now. Yeah, now look at this. This was the difference, and this is after. Look at this. This was before and this is after. It looks really great. Okay, now if you want to edit any part, just come back and select the mask, and you can do all the editing that you need. Press Q to see the before and after. Look at the difference, and we didn't apply any color too. It's just all about masking we did. Okay, and now you can apply color or preset if you want. Okay, let's do it. That's it. That's all the tools you can use during the masking and during the editing. And after all the editing and masking, you can apply presets, any presets. You can find you can find a lot of presets in my channel that's are free to download, so you can use those. You can play with the colors yourself. So that's the technique, that's the basic thing, I think. So it's just playing with the sliders, playing with the mask. So that's it. I hope you love this tutorial. If you did, hit the like button, leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe.